Hello and welcome to Not Good Enough, the YouTube D&D show where it's just cringe, cringe all the time, all the cringe. I am your host and DM, Dylan, and I have some of my players. Say hello, players. They've decided to. They decided not to say hello.
No. Like,
Y'all should be very insulted. Anyways, last time we had a lot of battles in which Lotus's imposter sister not Lotus's. Mumford's imposter sister, Lotus, um, totally blinded Polaire and made him go into the ethereal plane,
Good times.
in which
Every ant does this.
Polaire learned that the ethereal plane, not just the ethereal plane, but the jailer's minds in the ethereal plane, were a prison for the worst of the worst, and one of these people that were imprisoned in the ethereal plane has escaped.
At least one.
I believe my players know what happened, but who knows? Maybe they don't.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I do.
Things happen.
Gasp, say it isn't so.
Anyways, we have a new setup today because I do not see battles in today's game unless Bree decides to, show up and be like, "Battle, motherfucker!"
I have a new character.
Yeah, if Bree tells me he has a new character, I will add him immediately.
Just for the chaos.
Just for the chaos.
That's a great way to go about it.
But after the battle, you guys headed home, tired, beaten, and bloody. And Mumford, your father is currently has just walked into the living room or the foyer, and has seen
Fancy.
his two boys just fully either covered in blood or just in awe that his sight is back.
I mean, he can see in the ethereal plane, so.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're going to start with,
a long rest.
yes, a long rest in which Polaire and Mumford both get yelled at, but not grounded by Lance.
Mrs. Here.
And Jewel somehow showed up into the house unannounced. I have to turn myself down.
Somehow.
I think Jewel is a cryptid. That's my theory.
Regardless of what Jewel is, I don't like her. I'm already fully prepared to fight her. At like a moment's notice.
Jesus Christ, you have so much faith in me.
It's not you that I lack faith in, it's Jewel. She's already tried to convince two different people that they're her dad.
During this long rest, I will give you guys this time to, do whatever you need to do in the house if you have anything you want to do.
Mumford brain hurt. Sorry, go ahead.
Mumford brain hurt. Mumford,
Yeah.
you can pass out if you want.
No, I think his brain hurt emotionally, so he's gonna actually sit down to start learning Goblin to get his mind off things.
Mumford,
Aww.
as your sullen look is just fully like, your father does sit down next to you and says, "What happened?"
A lot.
Well, you
That
can...
wasn't Lotus on the phone. It was
A biomancer?
A
Know what that
biomancer.
word means.
Well,
A
they're
magic person.
biomancers are very rare wizards.
And very rude.
Magic person.
They're like an offshoot of necromancy, like a far offshoot. It's interesting that someone like that decided to show his face.
A lot of people showed their face lately. I don't know if they're connected, but is this in our jobs? Do we fight so many things as like work?
Well, as a former knight, I did fight a lot, but not as much as you. You know, I think I think I have an idea of who you should talk to if you need him.
Arthur?
Yeah. He fights weird shit all the time.
That is definitely
Arthur
his
Pendragon?
No.
No.
Attalus.
Attalus. Arthur Attalus. We've been going with Knights of the Round Table vibe.
Lance just ditched at Lotus.
And then Mumford came along and he was like, yeah, you know what? Mumford.
He's got the vibes.
Anyway, I think your brother could help out with this.
I will call him soon.
Arthur.
So you're gonna call him tomorrow. So you're just gonna learn Goblin. Everyone gets a
Yes.
long rest. Miss, you do get a level up, I believe. So you should be at level 7.
Okay.
Polaire.
Hello.
After this battle, after seeing your aunt in that type of like state, what
Yeah.
do you do?
I've been waiting for this. Okay, so over the course of this entire time, I've been realizing more and more that this is insane. So by now, I've pulled up this giant cork board to my room, and I have like string and like
You're
all these
beautiful
different, like,
minding
pictures. Yeah, or like really weird crime shows or whatever, like
Yeah.
the stereotypical, just like
it. With the red yarn and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man.
Yes, actually. God damn, yes.
What did Val say?
Like Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, or an arrow.
Yeah,
It happens a lot.
it does. Anyways,
But not like subpar Spider-Man.
I'm gonna have you roll a wisdom check. Just a straight wisdom check.
The most.
Oh, great.
Cause
12.
12. Okay, you get the basics down. You get Ravencor is connected to the Elven Mafia. The Elven Mafia wants to make him king. Now the Blood Witch wanted to be queen, but we captured her.
But it was a different blood witch.
But it was a different Blood Witch, and we let someone out of the prison in the ethereal plane. There's a connection you're kind of missing, but you get the overall gist of it.
That's actually pretty much a summary of the conspiracy notes that I myself have written up.
Oh shit, Mike's about to fall.
Good catch. Oh yeah, what was on the notepad?
Which notepad?
The one that I got handed to in the ethereal plane.
Oh, it's
The
just
one that I got handed.
yeah. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
See, I wrote notes to myself so that I would remember to do things.
I don't think he's okay.
He's dying.
I think he got stabbed very quietly.
I'm okay.
How's your
No, you're
stab?
not.
Oh, you know, it's not bad. My mic decided to start to fall. Anyways,
Did it take that long to stop it from falling?
it did. It took a good 2 minutes.
Oh wow, that's actually impressive.
So, on the pamphlet that you got that talks about the ethereal prison, it's what you read from it. You learned that the prison isn't actually the ethereal plane, like they didn't build a prison in sense. It's the jailer's minds.
Okay, but what makes me not want to talk about it? He was like, "Oh yeah, here's the reason why you won't want to talk about it," and I was like, "Okay."
The reason why you don't want to talk about it is because the ethereal prison is not present to the public.
Is a secret, and if people know about it, they're gonna be like, "Oh no."
If people know about it, it's like, wait, you've been keeping jailers in the ethereal plane who have their minds stuffed with prisoners? Seems a little inhumane. There's about 30 prisoners in total, and only 2 have escaped.
So they're just out there, huh?
Yeah.
And
So you
Cool.
you can tell people about this, but it will bring down a chaos that is kind of unimaginable.
or I could tell people who won't tell other people.
Yes,
Keep
yes.
it in like a small circle.
Alright. Val,
Yes.
you've just come back from battle with Mumford's what seemed to be sister turning into a biomancer and a few snipers taking a couple pot shots at you.
Old news.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. I got a fancy new book.
Yeah, you got a fancy new book.
It's got spells and
Yeah, it's got,
knowledge.
and it allows you to prepare 3 new spells and I think 2
Yep.
cantrips.
Okay, so I wrote them down in my notebook here. Oh no, 1 extra cantrip. So I've also got clairvoyant, blur, feather falls ahead, and I learned green flame blade.
Cool. Oh,
A
cool.
really cool spell for stabbing people with.
Alright, sounds good.
Spicy.
So,
This spicy.
I'm gonna have you roll straight intelligence check just as you're, like, just reading through the book.
Yes.
In the wrong chat. 16. With the 16, you do... it's not like you're actually reading. It's like when you speed read and you just skim through the page and then go. But when you skim through the page and flip to the next page, you instantly remember everything from each page.
Wow.
Now the Tome of Altonian Knowledge is kind of... It's a bit of a mindfuck. It tells you all the obvious historic parts of both, like, pre-modern Altonia and modern Altonia history, in which it's like the Siege of Ariashire, and then from that, and then before the Siege of Ariashire. Like how Braille got a giant crack in it. That type of stuff. And I will get into that a little bit later. Jules!
Yes.
I'm guessing you're trying to convince someone that you're their son.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Um,
I'm cracking their shell.
Currently, you do have 2 father figures in this home and a butler. So, you
They
can...
don't love me anymore.
No, they like you just fine. It's just the kid that doesn't like you.
It is entirely the kid that doesn't like you, and he's right now he is fully prepared to fight you. So
Stop trying to take my dad's I'm baby.
Oof.
got my
Not
eye
enough room in town
on.
for both of us.
This contact lens represents you, and my eye represents my eye. I got my eye on you.
As you're like, as Polaire is staring daggers into you, you do notice Bartrand come up from behind you and say, "Would anyone like refreshments?"
Are you talking to me?
Well, I'm talking to everyone here.
Oh.
Everyone needs a drink or something.
Reading.
Can I have a Capri Moon, please?
He takes a Capri Moon and pokes like the top of it for you and puts it down in front of you.
Thank you.
You're
And I
welcome.
slurp it very loudly.
Watch him get me a juice box.
He gets... What flavor would you like, miss? Hello?
Hello.
What flavor would you like?
Who are you talking to?
The person who asks for a juice box.
Oh, I did not do that. Was not me.
Okay.
Well, could you please get Bruce some water?
Oh,
No,
yes.
guys, I said margarita on the rocks.
No alcohol.
I don't know. What? Aw.
Val, he just takes out a bowl filled with water with the name tag that says Bruce on it and gives it to you.
This is quite interesting. Do you know how bats drink?
They just had that handy.
They can't stand on their legs. So what they do is they just scoop past the bowl and scoop a bit up at a time. So the bowl is laid down and Bruce is just flying across the room skimming bits of water.
That is adorable.
That's actually cool.
Alright. Well, what is your next course of actions, young people?
People.
Youth.
I'd like to figure some things out.
Youth.
Well, I believe the Jenastrus
It's
library
midlife crisis
has-
time.
I believe the Jenastrus library has a few handy materials.
Some
That
arbitrary
sounds like an idea.
selections.
Do they have any books on magic?
A bad one.
Yes, I believe they have a couple books on magic that you can take out.
Sounds brilliant. Ooh, wouldn't mind adding to my repertoire.
And young Master Mumford, what will you
What?
be doing? What will you be doing?
I've been learning Goblin, and I wasn't listening.
What seems to be your plan, young master?
Man, I don't know. We've been dragged along all over Kinsland lately.
Well, hopefully you can stay near the Atlas household for today.
Hopefully.
No, we'll be gone in the morning with all your conditioners and soaps.
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll intimidation with disadvantage.
Nothing can scare Bartran.
Bartran has dealt with 4 Lionels.
Probably more.
Let me do my math here. Gwen doesn't count. She's nice.
No, he's only dealt with 4 because he hasn't been butler for that long. Like,
Last one.
Oh
get
wait, has
Kyle?
Arthur left?
no, it's been Lance, Arthur, Mumford, and Lotus.
And Gwen?
Gwen has been kind of a godsend to him because
Oh.
she does everything perfectly.
Yeah, okay.
She cooks, she cleans, she does her work, and then and then she.
Did you do the check?
Oh yeah, Jules,
Jewel?
do the check. Jules,
Oh, what?
intimidation
Am I checking?
check
Ah.
with disadvantage. So add DIS to the end of it.
Oh, you did it. That's my job.
Yeah, and sometimes I steal your job. I'm a little sorry.
Bartran looks at you with his thumb under his chin, and he's like, "Young lady, wait, are you a man or a woman?"
I thought you
I
said
am
no.
a sir. I am very offended. Let me check again, because I'm gonna be like throwing that whole I want to
No,
see your
we
manager
didn't
thing.
actually know.
No, intimidation check with disadvantage again. Let's do this.
Yeah. Be like, I want to see your manager.
Okay, Karen.
By the way, this is an old tiefling man who's had to
He's
deal
great.
with 3 young Lionels and Lance. He ain't scared of shit. Bartran looks at you.
Again?
Unwavering eye contact.
You think he'd learn by this time?
Can I have a dexterity save? No, wisdom save, please.
Oh no.
Yes.
Me?
Yep.
Oh.
No, the
that's
dust
gonna be
bunnies
good.
under the chairs.
Oh, you do not pass.
What? That's
Bartran is
15.
powerful.
He,
Persuasion time.
you get
no,
turned
wait.
into a rat.
Wait. No,
Yes.
wait. What if?
You're already a rat.
What
You're
if?
already
What
a rat.
if? Okay, in my form, I'm like, how could you do this to me? I'm your long lost son.
You're already a rat. You can't talk.
You can't talk because you're a rat.
Wait, so do we just hear?
Does anyone
You know what?
speak
Joke's on
rat?
you. Joke's on
I'm
you. I'm gonna be
going
chewing
to-
holes through all your socks.
I picked Jewel up by the tail.
And I'm going to start casting comprehend languages as a ritual.
Bartran looks at you as you're casting that spell.
He looks at everybody.
He can see.
I
All
don't
right.
know if it works for rats, but it'd be an interesting way to fight.
Interesting. I'm gonna have you roll an Arcana check. I'm gonna say with that Arcana check, it works.
Right. I'm going to bend down and say, hello. Can you hear me?
Jules. Jules.
I
Yeah.
don't think I would. Oh,
You're asking me to do it? Wait, what?
can you hear me?
Can you hear Vi?
Hello?
Jewel, can you hear Vi?
I can't hear Vi at all. Was Vi talking?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Do you have her muted?
I don't think so.
I need to turn her volume all the way up.
All the way up.
She's very soft.
Yes, she has a very
Which one is
soft
Vi?
voice. Valkaren.
Which Vi?
Yeah.
What?
Valkaren.
Okay. Alright, talk again, Vi.
Hello? Can you hear me? I've been
Yeah.
wondering all these years. I don't know the rest of the song. Okay,
What?
so don't worry. I was singing. And then lean over towards the little rat, wave, and say, hello, can you hear me?
Alright. You know what?
I'm so confused.
I'm just
I
gonna...
pick up Jewel.
I'm just gonna skip over now. This has gotten too long.
Don't worry, I come tomorrow. Should be there.
Okay, he said it in the chat, okay.
She.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Jules, you get picked up by Pelaire, and Bartran puts his hand out.
Oh,
Pelaire?
for me to give
Yeah.
Bartran Jewel.
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid now. And then I hand Jewel over to him.
He kind of
Chew off all your fingers.
He kind
I
of
said don't do anything stupid.
holds you by the tail, walks to a random guest room, and just kind of tosses you in there, and
Oh my
loses
gosh.
and stops his concentration on the spell. You turn back into a halfling and take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the bed. And then he walks away.
In the biz, we call this a mild boot.
And with that, I'm gonna say you guys can all take your long rests.
Oh, wait.
But that damage was completely pointless.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be pointless.
Okay.
Just everyone remember exclamation point G space LR.
And when I wake up, I'm immediately casting Mage.
Whee.
I'm gonna risk it.
All Alright.
4 minutes a day, that's wild. Also, I have more hit points than Jewel.
Well, so now I
Also wild.
Alright. You immediately cast Mage Armor. As you put on your clothes, you can kind of see the Mage Armor kind of glow around you. And then disappear. I'm going to go through everyone again. Polaire, what are you going to do for your morning routine?
I don't really have a whole lot to do other than just stretch and then eat a lot.
Alright. Mumford?
Mumford's gonna start the day practicing playing the horn because that's something he's proficient in and owns.
Make a performance check. Do you have proficiency in performance?
Yes, I do.
Alright, then make a performance check. With advantage.
Hell yeah. Cool. Horning everyone listen to my beautiful tunes.
I heard horning.
Oh, jeez.
It's just it at one point it's just one note for a very long time.
Which
Sustenance.
note?
F sharp.
Oh, good.
Single best note on any horn instrument.
I
After
think that was an F sharp.
after that, you're like, all right. Anything else you need to do, Mumford?
Breakfast.
Okay.
Because I do get bullied if I don't eat breakfast.
I'm just gonna roll a straight d20.
Gotta eat some breakfast burritos.
Alright, so you guys get like eggs Benny, just beautiful golden hollandaise, some Stingenborian ham,
Oh man, this is spicy.
and
Not in the food sense.
beautiful chicken eggs, because there are chickens. Surprisingly enough, there are chickens!
There aren't
Chickens are
turduckens?
But yeah, I'm gonna say everyone who decides to eat breakfast, roll a d8 and you will get, 10 hit points.
Breakfast is always a good meal.
Yeah.
No, that's his sock.
What?
Yeah. I'm not even a lot around to the socks.
You're cutting out terribly.
No offense, but it sounds like we just summoned, I don't know, something evil.
Anyways, but yeah, you guys pretty much have a free day today.
Brilliant. Well, I would like to go check out the library.
You're gonna check out the library, which is in Jenastrus. The Jenastrus library is open right now.
How far of a drive is that?
That's a good point.
It's about a 20-minute drive, 25 minutes drive. 20.
Terrible.
Mumford, are you gonna go with them?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. And Jules?
Library.
Jules?
Wow.
Alright. Anyways.
Jewel, you can wild shape into a rat again to eat socks. Not to help this, but you know.
Who's our driver? Does anyone remember our driver's name?
Jared.
Jared.
There.
Jared.
How do you remember that?
They have notes. I don't.
I
don't
have
have
notes,
notes.
and also I know like 3 different Jareds.
Jared is currently standing outside the limo, being like, "Hello, sirs, madam."
Sirs.
Milosh has already left for his date.
Good Milosh.
I can't wait for that one shot.
Hi, Jared.
Is there anywhere I can take you today?
We're going into town, apparently.
Oh, you're going into town. Well, I can certainly drive you and drop you off there.
I have a staring contest with Jared.
Roll a Constitution check.
Yes. Is it Constitution? Oh, check.
You have to beat an 18. Ooh.
Oh,
It's a good staring contest. I'm
yeah.
gonna have you roll another Constitution check.
Come on. Come on. I got this.
Unfortunately, your eyes start to burn as Jared isn't really staring at you. He's just kind of staring off into the distance like he's seen some shit.
Most of it was our fault.
I'm like, alright, I'm looking away because he obviously is a bit too intimidated by me, so, you know. That's why I look away.
Jared has a +5 to Constitution just because drivers have to be awake for most of the drive.
Wow. Most?
True. Most of the drive. Most
It's
of it.
allowed.
Oh, I have +0 for Constitution.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
Yeah.
beaten that 22.
You also have
But
pretty
anything that
low
involves
health,
dexterity.
so I'm just considering beating you up right now. Like,
Why?
So you guys
you know
all...
how I'm filled with rage?
Oh, you know what I could do with my dexterity? I could knit us all sweaters.
You guys all pile into the car. And Jared drives you into town. And as you drive off the Atlas land, you see kind of trees start to become a little less like dense, and you drive into the city, and you just see towering buildings. Some of them like got paint bombed. Some of them are like they've got flags on them with weird symbols. If you guys want to roll a religion check, you can.
Whoa, let's check out this religion.
Ah.
Is that you?
That would be a 5.
Hilaire, you think they are pretty. Val, you don't
23.
really. Okay, let me go through it least to most. Hilaire, you think they're pretty. Mumford, you also think they're very pretty.
Like father, like son.
Val, you look at these symbols and you can kind of recognize them. Not really. Jewel, you recognize one of them. You don't recognize them all, but you do recognize one of them as the flag for Moradin, the god of the forge. Just because as you've gone through your travels, you've seen the Moradin's flag kind of become more and more.
Now, do I tell the crew what I found? Or be spiteful?
I don't care.
Feel free to keep it to yourself.
I think I will.
Jesus Christ, I love the fucking rivalry now. Anyways, as you start to drive into Jenastrus, you kind of get into like the main square. You do not. You're nowhere near the meteor site. What you do see is you've been taken to the market type area in which you see a whole bunch of shops everywhere. You see Riechgar's general shop. You see some armories, the weapons and ammo shop, and you do also see. Let's see if I can find it.
Library.
Yes, the library of Jenastrus, like in the distance. Val, I'm gonna have you roll just a straight d20. 11. It's kind of crowded here. There seems to be a kind of melting pot of people. Like you,
Oh, I hate it.
like you could have swore you saw a bear person at some point. You see a couple Goliaths. So do you walk into the marketplace?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's get.
You walk into the marketplace. It's crowded. It's pretty crowded. So it's like you're kind of like moving past people. You kind of knock into an orc. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's,
Well, that was a good orc voice.
"Thank you."
Can I carry Polaire on my back?
I have a high dexterity. I don't need no carrying, but yes, please.
Yeah, totally. You can totally carry Polaire on your shoulder like you usually do.
Hell yeah.
You cut. Well, Mumford, as you knock into the orc, he's like, "Mumford, roll a history."
Oh my
check.
gosh. Oh no.
I think the idea of a history check
Another-
is already scaring me. Half because Mumford is stupid. Christ.
Oh.
That's a 7,
You-
everybody.
You know
You
those moments.
want me to help?
You know those moments. Yeah, you know what? Polaire, also roll a history check. But you know those moments where you don't remember a person's name at a party.
Like Father, like son.
This is your exact moment.
By the way, dear listeners, those are 2 sevens
Yeah, those are
in different directions, but
Those are
sevens
still
nonetheless.
2 sevens. Mumford, it's me, Greshkar.
Oh, nice to see you again.
Roll a deception check. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's another 7, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
That was a
point
net
out.
7.
I want to point out Greshkar is not that smart, so you got hope.
No brain cell solidarity.
Oh my gosh.
Greshkar believes you. Greshkar's like, yeah, remember you beat the shit out of me in the Coliseum.
Oh, yeah, how are you doing?
Not bad. I've still got a couple bruises.
Oh,
He rolled a 2 and got -2.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
well, you're looking great despite it.
Thanks. You know, gotta keep the skincare routine.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go to physical therapy.
Ooh, sorry about that.
What's
I
your
kind of blacked
secret?
out.
Oh, you know, cocoa butter.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
Dang. I've been using shea butter all this time.
Oh no, cocoa butter's where it's at. It makes the skin super soft.
Thanks, bruh.
No problem.
Shea
So does
butter is
Ash-
good for when your skin's cracked.
Yeah. Cocoa butter, it especially works when you got super tough skin.
Okay, he turns into an airplane.
Sorry. Somebody decided to drag race near my home.
Oh.
Awesome.
Just Canada things.
By the way, that's Dylan's address, Canada.
Yes, I live in
It's Canada.
I live in the entirety of Canada.
Like
Dylan.
a wild animal.
Yes, Vi.
Dear.
Vi.
There we go.
All right. Anyways, what you doing here? I thought you were all hoity-toity and shit.
Oh, what's a hoity-toity?
It means you're stuck up.
And rich.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's rich and stuck up. I'm just kidding.
No, he's not. I will not hesitate.
I feel like this is going to end with a battle no matter what.
It will.
A battle means that both parties stand at least something like a chance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so sorry,
Oh,
man.
damn.
She just wouldn't be able to stand a battle against me, so it's not a good idea.
I'm trying not to say anything else threatening because it's so easy to just.
I did not
It would be so
expect
easy.
this. I did not expect this. Anyways, so, got anywhere you need to be?
I think my friend here wanted to go to the library.
Oh, the library. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just down that way. If you do have time though, my pop's got a store around here.
Oh, really? What's the store?
It's just the general store.
Oh. Then we will go there.
Oh, thanks. Oh,
Yeah, no problem.
it's always good to get a little help.
Definitely.
Sounds fun. Let's do it.
Well, I gotta get going.
Okay. Take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
And he kind of just
Bye.
walks off. He puts his club onto his shoulder and kind of jaunts off.
That was such dad energy, just stopping in the middle of a walkway to talk to you.
It
To someone
was.
who
Maybe he could
he
be my
didn't
dad.
actually know, but someone he wanted to talk to nevertheless.
So, what are you guys going to do?
What was the deal with the shop?
It's just the general store. There's a good couple of shops. There's like obviously the general store. There's the weapons and ammo. There's McHoran's Medical Marvels and Madame Miraculum.
McHoran, you say?
Madame
What's the plural?
Miraculum. Madame Miraculum's Magical Oddities.
Dang.
That
Oh, and-
sounds like a good
Let's
time.
go.
Also, Alistair's body map modifications and Amber's armory.
Oh.
Body modifications?
Body modifications.
Body modification.
Yes, we're all just saying body modification.
That's a weird thing to call a tattoo shop.
It is not a tattoo shop.
I want to check it out, but it's
So,
I'm terrified.
weird thing to
see
call
what
a
it
torture
is,
chamber.
so
anyways.
probably cyborg type thing, but I'm not gonna go there.
We've got our legs.
Can I check out the magic shop? That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, you can totally check out the magic shop.
alright.
Are you all going to be going to different stores?
That sounds like a good time.
Well, I would like to check.
I go to the magic shop.
Alright, so we're all gonna go to the magic shop.
I wanted to see the two bowls in the china shop.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
As you
Guys.
as you guys kind of move
Oh.
through the crowd, there's a couple of. I'm gonna have everyone roll perception checks, actually.
That's another 7 from me.
18? Man, Jewel
I
is
just
rolling pretty good.
That's
I got big
nat
brain.
7 from Mumford that
Tiny
turned into
hands,
a
but
10,
big brain.
but also
Jewel, you see an electronics store, and you know how they kind of display TVs on the front window so people can watch it longingly?
yeah.
Like if they had a TV like that.
Or if they're having their sad Pixar character moment.
Exactly.
Or the window is just a screen.
there's sad Pixar.
You see it on the TV. Kind of a helicopter move around the scene, and you do see a building on fire with the top roof gone.
Oh, I hope that's not my house.
Do you?
I'm just kidding. Alright.
Do you relay this?
And I relay this information because, you know.
You.
Thank you.
Polaire, Lil Lion Dad, what do you all take from this information?
Is that your guys'
Where's
house?
the
Oh
building?
no.
Like, do we know where?
I believe it's in Jenastrus. It is in Jenastrus.
Technically, this isn't our job.
No, it's not your job.
Do we have
But it could be.
Really?
I don't want to make things worse. I have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, you
You're
guys.
just gonna leave those people to die.
Well, no, the scene seems to be either evacuated. Jewel, I'm
But
gonna
what
have
caused it?
Jewel. Wait, Jewel, I'm gonna have you roll one more. Okay, what the fuck is happening?
What? It's me. I'm happening.
Yay. That's it.
Why are you like moving shit around? This is gonna be hell to edit.
Yeah, what's the wiggles?
Jewel, can I please have another perception check?
Got it.
Stop moving shit. Oh my god.
Please.
Sorry. How did?
I'd say forgive him,
We've done it.
We did it, boys.
With a 2, you do notice a weird bird fly past the TV.
What are birds? We just don't know.
Yay! Oh,
Um,
also, I just leveled up my character for moving up the level. How do I do the update thing again?
exclamation
Is
point
it-
update.
Okay, I thought so. But also, guys, I'm the avatar now. I've got earth power, a fire power, a water power, and a wind one. So,
Okay.
I've got all the basics. of the avatar.
First things first. With that 18, with the first 18, the newscasters do not really know what caused this explosion. It is predicted to be a kind of gas main explosion or a magical... Something went wrong with Magitech that decided, hey, you know what? Fire! Everywhere!
Alright, I changed my mind back on the magic shop. I'm gonna check out the fire.
It's probably a good distance away.
It's a good... How are you
Where are
getting
my
there?
tiny feet? I have connections.
But how are you getting there?
I'll call up.
You'll
What was that thing it said I was in?
a taxi?
You can turn into a bird and fly.
Depending on that
Can I
level,
do that?
cannot.
Oh wait, no, level 7.
No.
Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, I'm gonna call a guy from that spy agency I used to work at who lives in town. What should I check for?
Just roll a d20. To see if the guy answers.
Oh, I didn't.
Um,
Oh,
he does not.
screw him. I'll call his wife now.
Sure, roll another d20.
2. I was
Oh
close.
yeah, no. When you call his wife, she instantly, like, ignores your call.
Has
Crap.
this happened before?
No comment.
Yeah, she doesn't like me that much. You know, she kind of caught me with her husband a while back, and it's just awkward between us now.
Anyways,
Wow.
wow, that
Do
got.
you see
That's why she was
any of
second
my
on my call
problems
list,
now?
not first.
I think Jewel is going to die by the end of this session.
No,
Because
I'll
it
just
won't be an
disappear.
They'll think it was an accident.
It would be the second player-to-player kill in this campaign. As you walk through this cyberpunkian crowd, you do see, like, people with, janked up robot arms. One nicer robot arm that says, that does say Alistars on it.
I thought it was gonna say like heart mom.
That's what I thought he was gonna say too.
But you guys do get into the magic shop, and what you see is it's kind of bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, in which you go into this small door and you walk into this warehouse.
Oh yes.
Warehouse?
This is
Oh yeah,
This is my place. Like,
And
excuse me.
oh my god.
Who are you?
Both of you. How are you this in sync?
Wait, does this warehouse have vents?
Yeah, it has vents.
We're not
I
doing
immediately
vents.
crawl through one of the vents.
I grab you by
Crawl
the
through the
ankle.
Okay.
Wait, no, but I escaped by stealth.
Whoa,
No.
whoa. Whoa. Dexterity check, dexterity save.
Oh.
Darn it! I have
Jewel.
+4.
Jewel,
I have a +3.
you do not make it when you try to get to the vent and you get immediately pulled down.
Why? Why must you do this?
This is a public business. You can't just go into their vents. Even I know
Says
this.
you.
You don't see me going into the vents. I only go into the vents
Yeah,
if
it's
they're
because you're
bad
too
guys.
big.
It's not because I'm too big.
Oh god.
I'm actually narrower than you are.
I haven't even gotten to the voice yet, and I don't even know if I should. As Jewel gets pulled down from trying to climb into the vents, you all hear, "Why, hello. I
Dang.
am Madame Miraculum. Welcome to my store.
Oh.
Hi, do you have anything, I don't know, I'm thinking,
Magic-y?
Well, yes,
Pan flute?
dear. What?
do you have a pan flute, perchance? Like a magical...
Do I have a pan flute? Let me look. And as she turns to leave, you do see 8 legs just crawling towards the warehouse, and she kind of climbs, and you do see that she's just half spider.
Ooh, a
I'm
dragon.
amazed and mildly disgusted. I don't say this out
I
loud.
run for my life. I run for my life.
Do you
Well,
run out of the warehouse?
I run out of the warehouse and I never turn back.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Are you going to wait outside for your party, or are you just gonna leave?
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna wander the city.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
We
back
never
to where
hear
we
from
saw
her
those...
again.
I'm gonna go back to where we saw those symbols.
Unfortunately, dear, I do not have a magical pan flute. I am very sorry.
It's alright, it was just a thought. I don't have any other specific requests. Can I say, do you have anything that's my speed? And would you get that? Or is this like we have something you're looking for, or we look for it ourselves?
Ah, well, of course you can look around. But if there was anything I could offer that is your speed, I believe I have. And she kind of crawls away and comes back very quickly and puts down a pair of boots in front of you. These,
And what are these?
these are the boots of striding and springing.
Oh, I get it.
You don't say. What do they do for me?
Well, they help you stride and spring.
Okay. Do I need to look these up, or are you going to tell me?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered. So if you have too much shit, you don't get a reduced speed. And you can jump 3 times the normal distance.
Oh-ho! What's the normal distance?
What did you just call her?
I was like doing the laugh thing. No, you don't need to joke
I know.
about my weird laughs. What's the normal jumping distance?
Getting it for you.
Okay.
But what if she thinks you called her that?
I didn't say it in character.
Alright, down, boys.
This is somehow more chaotic than the Boys' Day session.
Really? Yeah, that's way too true.
We can get more chaotic than this, but I don't have the right character.
I think it's...
It's my Usalis character that likes to party.
Give me a sec. Let me just go to your character sheet. Jesus Christ, why'd they turn on the heat?
It's in chapter 8 of the Blade's Handbook.
Yes.
Movement, special types of movement. Jumping.
You cover up number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. And standing long jump is half that.
So, I believe that's a 1.5 feet.
I think it's
So
That's
what?
kind of pathetic, actually.
Oh no.
I find it weird that monks can't use their dex score for their at least standing long jumps.
I'm sure we can homebrew that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to make a game altering rule like that. Yeah, you can use your dex score for jumping, so that'd be 3 feet times 3 would be 9 feet.
Is that far? I don't speak American.
That's like
That's
a little less than
that's
3 meters.
That's 2.5. Oh yeah, that's 3 meters. Yeah.
Um, now I'm just thinking about how far I can jump, and I can step 3 feet.
Yeah, you can step 3 feet.
Like, what's the point of jumping 3 feet if you can just step that far?
Well, I do also have and she skitters around, grabs a golden box, opens it.
Wait.
Yes.
It's a strength score, not strength modifier.
Oh, it's your strength
So it's-
score.
What?
Oh, so like you can jump 12 feet
So
if you have a 12?
So what's your dex score?
17.
17. So half of that is 8.5.
9.
9.
Around up.
Yeah. So 9 times 3 is 27. Would be your standing long jump.
Oh, now I'm considering it. What was the other thing that she's grabbing though?
She grabs a golden box and opens it, and it is a beautiful necklace with orange beads, and each bead has like a fire raging in it, like just swirling around.
Ooh.
Guess
Now
you
look
could
at
call them. I guess you could call oh, the...
Is this like that thing that Hunter had even though he doesn't exist in this universe?
Yeah, it's the necklace of fireballs.
Cool. Oh, how much would these be? Either of these items?
The boots of striding and springing is 150 gold. The beads of fireball, the necklace of fireball, is 650 gold.
So I don't remember my budget being this small. Can I come back to you? I have to budget this because I have an allowance. You see,
Oh, for sure, sweetie.
What is our allowance?
you have money, and you can't spend more than it.
No, what is our allowance? Like, what amount is it?
You have an amount of money, or at least you should if you.
I don't think you get an allowance, and I don't think.
I was gonna say, I don't think you were here for when we got any money.
And also, I don't think you get an allowance because you're not part of the Atlas family.
I don't have dad.
It's okay, you have 15 gold. You can buy, like, dinner.
I do.
15.
That's okay, I don't need to eat. I
And
thrive off of spite.
you mysterious tiefling, what would you like?
Well,
Y'all even.
would you have any magical scrolls or spell books?
Oh, yes, I do have a few magical scrolls around. Let me. And she skitters off, grabs a bunch of scrolls, and kind of comes back. And she kind of lays them on. Well, we have, of course, jump and fireball and anything in particular you were looking for.
No, I'm just mostly curious as to what there was.
Oh,
Well, as you can tell, I don't exactly need jump. I just flap my wings a bit. But I do already have fireball.
as she looks at you, she says, "You are very peculiar."
Likewise, you're half spider.
Yes, I am half spider. Ah, one of the many devils decided to grant me this gift. Um, I do have different spell books as well, but I do not think that they would be helpful in this situation. Um,
Alright.
is there
Well,
anything in my store that I can give you?
no, not really. I'm looking for any items. I've got this sword, and I will take out the rusted magic sword.
As you take out the rusted magic sword, she her eyes kind of widen and say, "Interesting. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Not,
Yes, well, I've had the praise.
not since a certain white dragonborn came into my shop."
And who would that be?
Oh, it is the current shield to the king, Garen, the white dragon.
I might need to have a word with
If you want, I can be of aid when either transferring or enchanting that sword into whatever you make it.
you. I'm going to have to get back to you with that because I might have an idea.
Good. I am very glad. Anyways,
I have a small question. What could you do with a magic rock?
what could I do with a magic rock?
Like,
What kind of
say,
magic rock would you say that would be?
say there's a meteor imbued with magic power. What's the kind of stuff that you could do with that?
Oddly specific.
Very
You're
specific.
not in here.
I know, but like I'm just breaking the fourth wall here.
Please
I can
stop
never
clicking
do-
the pen. That's interesting. Imbued with magical power. I could probably do a lot with it. Did you have something in mind?
I don't because I'm not magically inclined. Probably have to ask Val some questions, but just didn't know if there was like a specific thing that was like, oh yeah, if I take this thing and this thing, it'll make this thing, and then you'll have a cool thing.
Alright, well, give me one moment. And she pulls out like a mat
Oh, sorry.
and she rolls it out and it has this magic circle on it. Could you please put the rock onto the mat? I promise I will not steal it.
Oh right. Cool. I kind of glance behind me because I'm very self-conscious about even having it. And then I put it on the thing.
Would you prefer if I close the door, dear?
Probably, yeah.
She kind of skitters over, closes the door, skitters back. Alright. Well, why don't you put this magical rock onto the mat?
I do.
And as
Do the thing.
as you put it onto the mat, the circle kind of raises, but as it raises, the rock starts to glow with magical energy and starts to like shoot out and kind of encircle.
Oh,
Interesting. What have
Yep.
you found? You seem to have found an artifact.
yeah? Is that what that is?
It is. She kind of starts to skitter around looking for something. And she kind of like takes out like a bunch of scrolls. Like, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Ah. Where did you find this, dear?
On the ground, not far or from here, like kind of ways off.
Did you find it? I'm gonna have you roll a deception check.
I mean, I didn't.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm gonna have you roll a deception check with advantage, but
It's a 13.
it's 22. Did you happen to find this at the Cataclysm site?
Maybe.
So what you're saying is that the people seeing magical ghostly images of their family. Interesting. Because from what I can tell of this meteor fragment that you've given me, is that it's not a meteor fragment.
What a twist.
It is a compressed artifact from the old country sign. Okay.
Wait, so it's not. Wait,
Just gonna...
continue.
No, sorry, I was just lowering Mrs. volume because I can hear her clicking a pen.
Sorry, that's my ADHD.
You can mute if you're making noise, you know.
It's okay. It's okay.
Woo.
Alright. Go. Ask your questions.
A compressed artifact?
Yes.
For those of us who don't happen to know what that indicates or.
Well, okay. So, you do know that there are different rarities when it comes to magical artifacts, correct?
Yes.
Like, there's the necklace of fireballs, which is very rare. There's only about 4 or 5 in existence.
I'm saying that's 850 gold. Wow.
Yeah. The artifacts are essentially one of a kind.
Oh.
Now, I don't know what artifact this was. What I do know is that when the meteor hit the ground, the artifact was under it, and it got hit so hard that the artifact got crushed into this rock.
Uh-huh. And so it's just like bunch of magic shoved into a thing?
Yes, it's kind of like if you shoved something into a container and then overfilled it.
So it's, you might say it's concentrated.
Yes. I'm pretty
So
sure.
that's
I'm pretty sure if someone with the right magical prowess, they could cast a wish spell without even thinking.
aha. That wow. So that's numero dos on the powerful magical artifact. 3 actually, because wait, shoot. Have to. There's no. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Is there anything else that I need to know about this before I like meander off to do other things?
Not that I know of, no.
All right. Do you charge for consultations? I probably should have asked that first.
No, of course not. Especially with something like this. This was actually very interesting. It's like touching. It's like when regular people touch diamonds or something.
I mean, it's really cool.
This is free of charge. In fact, if you want, you can take the boots of striding and springing on
really?
the house. Yes, because you have given me information about this meteor that completely blows what we know out of proportion. The fact that somebody was targeting this, not because it was Jenastrus, one of the greatest cities in Altonia, but because of an artifact, is amazing.
Speaking of artifacts,
Yes.
I take the rock and put it back in my bag, by the way.
Yeah.
I believe I may have an idea of how you can help me with this here sword.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of a silken spike?
I believe she kind of skitters away, looks for like a scroll or something, and I'm just gonna. Can you tell me how I spell that, please?
Silkaen space spike.
Okay. Silken Spike. Got it. I am now gonna just. Yes, I have heard of the Silken Spikes.
Well,
It would.
it seems
It
to be
would.
something of your.
It would take a blacksmith of great renown to forge the magic and blade into this. Like I can provide whatever magical assistance that I need to, but it would take one of the greatest blacksmiths of our age.
I'm just going to have to find him then, won't I?
Well, I believe a great place to start would be the library.
Brilliant, we're going there next.
All right.
Right?
I'm gonna hang back for a minute, but you can go ahead. I'll catch up.
All right.
Unless Mumford has something that he wants to.
Mumford is just admiring everything in the shop.
Before
Are
we
you
move
gonna
forward,
get another flamethrower?
One that's actually for me.
before we move forward, Jules, you are at the flags of Moradin. You can.
By the way, you're still muted.
You can unmute now.
Right flag.
What?
You said the flag of Morden?
Yes, you are at the flags of Moradin. You see a huge amount of dwarves in the area. Some of them praying, some of them are like just walking towards destinations. It is actually, give me a second, let me get, there it is. This is the Lastenbier, what's the word I'm looking for?
Brewery. Brothel.
Nope.
Spa.
If you lose your passport, you go to a
Jail.
No, you go away.
embassy.
Oh.
This is the last
Well,
one,
somebody has the brain cell.
and apparently it's no one here.
I didn't think it would take this long to find out.
Alright, so it's a little dwarf embassy.
Yeah, it's the Lastenbier embassy. So there's some dwarves, there's some Goliaths, there's a couple of tieflings, humans.
Alright, so I just go up to a random dude and ask what's up.
What do you want, little child?
What's the happenings here with all these symbols?
Well, it's part of our flag.
That's cool. Can I
Last,
join?
can you join? What? What can you join? What?
Druid cleric multi-class.
Can I join your family?
Can you join my family? Do you need a
Yeah.
family, child?
Like I don't need one. It would be nice to have one.
I mean, roll a persuasion check.
Polair's history in a nutshell.
Listen, bro. If you need something hacked, I got your back. If you need a spy, I got your back. Why you should have.
Thanks, Vel.
I mean, me and my wife, we're looking to adopt a new youngin'.
Except you're not a youngin'.
Well, I'm not young.
Can I fight you across space and time?
No.
You know that SpongeBob bit where Sandy's like, I have a feeling I want to kick SpongeBob's butt today.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
hilarious.
But, I do not believe that my wife would agree with me just bringing someone home.
What
Yeah,
you got
most of them
there?
say that to
A
me, too.
smoothie.
Now go off, youngin'. I've got work to do. And he,
Aw.
and
Not
he,
here. Let me find you someone to
What?
take care of you
I thought
over
he was
the.
close. I thought he was close.
sorry, what?
Close to a dog. Change mine.
No, he just like his wife does want to adopt, but you know, I don't.
Gotta consult his wife first. How about
Yeah.
I get his number and we can just figure this out later.
No, I'm good, and he just walks away.
Gosh darn it. Alright. Is there anything to like do here? Or is am I just kinda
There's a couple of restaurants, but there's nothing really to do here.
so no spy stuff I do. Gosh darn. Oh wait. Honestly, that guy actually got me, can drive me over to where that fire was.
I'm gonna have you roll persuasion with disadvantage. Oh,
Fortunate.
that was unfortunate that I said without disadvantage. With a 9, he says, "What? No, I will not drive you to where the fire was. Now get
That's where my
out of my
For
car."
context, that was a net 20, but also an 8.
Now get out of my car.
get on his
Get
car.
out of my car.
Get out
Are
of
you
my
in
car.
this car?
I'm in his car.
And he just
I just followed him into his car.
and he takes a giant palm and just pushes you out.
Oh, fine.
And he drives off.
Alright. What's the, symbols on the wall? How about I translate those?
It's not really symbols. It's just the Moradin symbol over and over again. It's just showing their devotion.
Gosh darn it. Alright, I
Or is it
approach
Dylan showing for?
a group of Goliaths. And I say, where y'all headed?
Home?
Oh, can I come?
No?
No. You let me persuade him.
No, this is straight up no. No persuading.
I'm trying to get out of this place.
Just go away. You weird little man.
Why would you say that about me? I have osteoporosis.
And?
That means I'm gonna die in a few days.
Can you die from
Boo-hoo.
osteoporosis? Fun
No.
question. Okay.
I don't think
I can
so.
make him believe that. I don't think that.
Roll a deception check. I'm gonna roll.
Never have I more wanted to fight. Okay, I've wanted to fight Jewel more, but also.
They do not give a fuck.
Shoot.
Goodbye, little man. And the
Alright, so-
4 elves kind of walk away.
What? I thought they were Goliath.
No.
Oh.
You think everyone's
Yeah,
a Goliath?
Alright, so.
Hilaire is
I
just
basically
real
just,
now.
I do suggest just going back to the
Organs are
party.
around me. What buildings are around me?
Go away. All of the buildings shout in a chorus.
No, no, no. Stop.
I can say this because I have no control over the story, so I can joke about it.
There's just buildings. They're very tall. There's
Unlike you.
I'm gonna crawl into one of the vents of the building.
They're not right there.
no. I'm gonna give it to her. Dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Do this.
This is to get it to the vent.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh.
you do a slide, and you hit the vent, and you go straight in. I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity save, though.
That one, you fall into a furnace.
With a 14, as you kind of skid in, you notice that there's like an opening that goes downwards, and you kind of fall and grab yourself. But as you grab yourself, you feel a gust of wind pulling you down.
Going up my skirt? Oh.
You don't have a skirt. You're a man.
Men can have skirts.
Unless you're like
I thought we
a
were having a
femme.
little- I thought we were having a family situation here. I was like, that's ooh.
And you look down and you just see a giant fan.
Oh, we're having one of those
Wow.
soon.
We're having one of those.
Become the Looney Tunes.
Hey, you derail me up hard enough, I go for it.
Dylan goes killing.
I still
Thank you, Val.
I pull out my I pull, yeah, that's what I'm wearing. Anyway, I pull out. But I've also got. I pull out a flute and I throw it down into the fan, and it for it to dislodge the fan.
You throw the flute down and you hear psst as the
That's my
flute
favorite flute.
is destroyed.
Gosh darn. We need a better flute. What do I have? What would dislodge this fan? What does this fan look like? What is this fan?
It's a it's metal and it's spinning.
Wow.
How big is it?
Does it look like
It's about 4 feet big.
Okay, but does it look like it's like an incinerator type fan, or is it just air conditioning type fan?
It's an air conditioning type fan.
Oh, why is it pulling me down then?
Because I decided.
Let's see. Oh gosh, where's my brain cell?
Not here.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I cast a snare just up above me on the safe point of the vent, and then I'm near enough it that the snare pulls me up into it. How about that?
Cast it. So exclamation point, cast snare.
do you have snare?
Where is that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, it just requires a saving throw, so just
Oh, does it?
You
Go do the saving throw.
no, you don't
Do you
need to.
still not have any equipment equipped?
casting time 1 minute.
I have the snare and I equip.
You
No,
okay? Let's just. You point your hand up. Vines kind of come out of your fingertips. You grab onto. Would this work? You know what?
The saving throw.
You don't need to do a saving throw. You grab onto something and kind of pull yourself up.
Alright. And then so I get out of there and I keep crawling through the vents. I'm crawling. What am I
Why are we crawling through vents?
I don't know, I want to spy on someone.
Alright. I'm just gonna
Jules
move.
does off screen all the time.
I'm just gonna move away from this.
I'll still
We
be
just
in
get
the
like
vents.
an update on the adventures afterwards, like a recap, like, oh yeah, basically, Jewel died. I'm sorry to inform you all.
I don't understand wanting Jules. I don't understand Polaire wanting Jules' death this hard.
Are you sure you don't?
Because they see me as a threat. And they know I'm fighting for that.
Alright, so
I
are
think
we,
it's jealousy. When you've got one kid and then you have another child, the first child gets jealous. So it tries to kill the second.
I feel like Vi is talking out of experience.
You never know.
Alright. I gotta head up, boys.
Alright.
Just remember I'm in the vent.
Yeah, I
I mean,
remember.
you don't know that I'm there, but like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Peace.
Hey. Okay. I might leave.
Alright.
Fun. Also, my boots disappeared, so I have to add it again.
So are we off to the library, people?
Yes.
I still need to buy a pan flute and thieves' tools.
Alright. Well, with that, we're going to take a 5-minute break, because I need to go to the washroom.
Oh yeah, you say washroom.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to leave earlier than usual because it's my brother's birthday. It's a fun thing. But
Birthday, Mr. Brother.
Wish him a happy birthday from a stranger on the internet.
I was actually planning on saying exactly that.
Totally non-shady thing to say.
Yeah, like strangers on the internet are the most trustworthy people.
Yes.
DLN.
Have I told you how I acquired the knife that my friend found in a hotel?
I think you did once, but I want to hear it again.
Okay, so it was really shady, and I didn't think about how shady the whole ordeal was till later. But it was really early in the morning, and he met me in the front of the school and was like, I have something to give you. And I was like, oh, cool. And he's like, don't open it yet. And I was like, what? Okay. He's like, follow me. So he takes me to the back of the school, actually a few feet away from that, because it's pretty close to the woods. And he's like, okay, now you can open it. And I opened it, and there was just a knife and a bunch of rocks. And he was like, maybe don't let anyone else see that you have that. You know, the thing he gave me in the morning, so I had a whole, like, many hours to just
Have
hide
a
it.
knife
Yeah.
in the school. Wow.
Like a week later, there's a lockdown because someone threatened a teacher with a knife.
Oh.
Which is cool.
Yeah, that's
That's
shady.
I didn't even think of how shady that was till later. I was like, wow, I could have actually gotten stabbed. That's cool.
You could have gotten stabbed, or it could have been like some kind of weird drug deal where you aren't prepared to like give him anything in return. Like,
What
oh
the
yeah, I
fuck
got your
is
drugs,
happening?
and you're like, what?
What the fuck is...
Why?
I hope you're still recording.
Yeah, I am.
It's the
Brilliant.
story of how I acquired a knife.
Oh, I think we were told part of the story during the night circus thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
I just
when we stayed at the seedy hotel, we didn't stay
Yeah.
there. We
And I
stayed
was
there
like-
5 minutes longer than we should have.
yeah, I was like, my friend found a knife in a hotel and then he gave it to me.
Oh, right. I remember this.
Anyway, trying to think of what else I need to buy. There wasn't a lot.
So what is your budget?
I have 250 gold approximately, like total. It's my net worth.
Well, Mumford should have a good amount of gold. No.
Yeah, and then there's also like probably a credit card or something. That I
Yeah,
could,
there's
like,
credit cards.
pay.
Mumford,
135 gold on me.
yeah, you should have a good amount of gold on you, and I'm going to say you should have at least 1,000 gold. Like, well, not 1,000 gold.
Shit. I mean,
You're
frick.
rich.
2,200 gold, just because of your like paycheck from your games and stuff.
Oh yeah, because you're like,
A
okay,
celebrity.
do you know how much NFL players are paid? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't know what sports are.
I don't either, but I know that they're paid a disproportionate amount of money.
How everyone sees.
Thanks, bye.
How everyone sees Gray getting a knife.
Just a little crab.
That's such a crab.
So shall we get back into it?
Right.
So
I need steely things and musicy things.
all right, and you guys also said that you wanted to
Library.
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 I want to
Going
go to the
first.
library.
Oh God, it's raining.
Is that big of a deal?
Rain in Canada?
Preposterous.
I mean, I've heard in California that they like fully stop and go, "Oh my gosh, it's raining!" Like they cancel school so that people can like.
Oh my
Enjoy
God,
the
is
rain
that
or something.
LaCroix? Is that LaCroix? Falling from the heavens?
Californians move to like the Pacific Northwest, and they're always so taken aback by how cold it is on the reg.
Right.
And I was always so confused when I was younger. Like, it's a whole 50 degrees. It's kind of warm.
Yeah, it's a whole positive degree. Come on, guys.
Anyway,
What are you
I think
talking
the
about?
stores-
It's cold. Yes. Are you going to the general store?
I think the stores are on the way to the libraries.
Yeah, there's a-
Library. So we stopped there and then.
All right, so you're gonna head to Reach Gray's general store.
Yeah.
Yes.
You kind of walk in and you hear ting because there's a bell.
There's a bell.
And a very happy orc kind of steps in from like unpacking boxes, and he says, "Why, hello!"
Is he the same orc from earlier?
No, he is not the same orc from earlier.
Okay. Hi there. I'm looking for. I don't want to say that I'm looking for thieves' tools because that's not something that you just go to.
You're looking for thieves' tools?
Okay, I guess we're just going for it then. Yeah. Got any?
Yeah, I do.
Heck yeah. How much would those be?
They're 25 gold.
Cool. And then what was the other thing? Pan flute.
Do I have a pan flute? Yes, I have a pan flute. It's 2 gold.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's everything I need.
He takes out thieves' tools. It's just a little pouch with some lock picks and stuff, and then he takes out the pan flute. It's a pan flute.
It's a pan flute.
That'll be 27 gold.
All right. I'm gonna hold off on paying until everybody's got. Does anybody else need anything?
What's here?
Well, we've got a whole list of things. You want an abacus?
Yeah.
We have an abacus. Do you want acid? We have acid. Do you want
Like
don't want
the
that.
fun acid?
No, not the fun
No.
acid.
Oh,
No,
I was asking.
Do you want bullets? We've got bullets.
Oh yeah. By the
Mumford
way,
gets a gun.
Do you have a jeweled horn?
Sorry, what?
Do you have a jeweled horn?
You're gonna have to type that out. Jeweled horn. Unfortunately, I do not have a jeweled horn. I could order it for you. It'd take a couple days.
How much would it be?
For a jeweled horn. For me to order it. 50 gold?
50?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately that's not exactly my budget. I'm looking for one worth about 100 gold.
Oh! Well, if you want one worth 100 gold, I could order one for you. It would be about 25 gold for shipping, but it'd be 100 gold for the whole horn. So it'd be about 125.
Okay, I can do that. Do you take platinum?
Yeah, I do actually take platinum.
Brilliant. I'll hand him 12 platinum and 5 gold.
You give him 12 platinum notes and a 5 gold note, and he takes it, counts it. He's like, "Well, it was good doing business with you, and
I
you,
also pay him.
and you. Would you like anything, big guy?"
Do you have a healer's kit?
I do have a healer's kit. It'll be about 25 gold.
Alright. And can I pay forward 75 extra gold for whoever else comes in here?
Yes, you can. I will be sure to I'll be sure to give that to someone. Thank you.
Of course.
He takes the 75 gold note. He takes the 25 gold note, and he takes the money. Gives you the red med kit that you always see with a white cross and all that. He gives Polaire his thieves' tool and pan flute, and he gives Val a receipt.
Receipt and tuck it away.
Just bring that receipt back to me in just a couple days, and I will give you your jeweled horn.
Thank you.
We also have ball bearings. We have 100. We have 100 bags of ball bearings.
How much are those?
A gold piece each.
Oh. Can I have 3 of those?
3 gold, please.
Yeah.
He takes out 3 bags of ball bearings, each 1,000 each. So
Oh my gosh.
he puts them on the table. Alright, that'll be 3 gold, kid.
I give him the 3 gold.
Takes the 3 gold, puts the ball bearings in your hands. Now, remember, don't use them on me.
Won't do that. God, I definitely not.
Alright.
Cause you're cool. You're a nice guy.
Thank you. You're a nice kid.
Thanks. I try. Sometimes.
Alright, will that be all?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright.
Thank
Like-
you.
Well, remember to come back to me whenever you need something.
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Leave, I guess.
And you guys...
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Also, dear viewers, I feel like I'm calling out Dylan for putting a lot of effort into this because he like listed out all the items that the shops had.
And that's not even all the items they have.
No, like he listed out.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I made a
like-
whole inventory.
Just calling him out for that.
Thank you.
I said that I would call you out for it. By golly, I keep my word.
The next store to go to, the next store on your way to the library would be, not that. It is McCorin's Medical Marvels.
Oh, that's very helpful. We should probably do that.
And when you go see McCorin's Medical Marvels, you see a giant plus sign, and it says in cursive McCorin, and then it says Medical Marvels in block letters. It's got a couple gears everywhere, and you see a bigger than usual hobgoblin with a giant robotic arm.
Medical
fuck.
marvels, indeed.
Do you guys go in?
Definitely. I go up to him and immediately say, "Your arm is so cool."
Why, thank you, lad!
How strong is it?
It is stronger than any man I have ever met.
I'd ask, "Can you arm wrestle my dad?"
Why, certainly, lad!
Afraid.
Who is your dad?
The lion guy.
I wave.
Oh my god! Is that Mumford?
I'm Mumford. Yes.
Oh my god. I don't know if you would remember me. You signed my boy's hat. You signed one of the balls for me. It is so yeah. Thank you. You don't.
For the history check, dear viewers.
you
Have you ever had a good history check?
we have not.
Mumford not smart.
I'm gonna search for it because
Mumford, you don't remember him, but I'm sure you're going to be polite and say,
Oh, I was supposed to speak. Okay. Yeah, it's great seeing you again.
Deception check.
Yep. Christ. That's another date, everybody.
Yeah, he knows you're lying, but he's like, it's okay, you don't have to remember me. I don't expect you to remember every fan you meet.
I try to.
It's fine. But your son wants an arm wrestle. Let's give him an arm wrestle, shall we? And
Heck yeah.
he puts his robot arm on the table. What is Mumford's dominant hand?
I'll say his dominant hand is his right hand.
Yeah,
My
this
other
is
barbarian's dominant hand is their left hand.
this is his left hand.
Oh shit. Alright.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have you roll a strength check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Oh.
Understandable. That's a 6.
That's also a 6. So can I have another disadvantage strength roll?
Yeah.
You just see him struggle, like he's trying
Holy
to.
shit.
Uh,
21.
that's a 10. And then,
Oh my god.
as you're like starting to get more competitive, as you do in like strength-based games, you're like, oh, this guy's good. This guy's fucking brilliant. And you just boom, bring his arm down.
Ah.
Why?
Heck yeah, Dad.
That was a brilliant battle!
Yes!
With that, I will give you. How many does he have? He pulls out 5 potions of healing. 5 greater potions of healing. These 5 potions on the house!
You.
I swear, it's like
Oh.
we paid for something today.
So who's carrying the potions? I've
Who
carried
is?
them in the past, but we all know how that went.
Carry him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think-
I forgot to offer you guys a bag of holding, by the way.
SMH.
Yep.
Anyways.
Let's be
I'm
right.
slo-
Bruce should have it. Bruce is the only one who doesn't write down and is the dedicated healer.
Seriously. Well,
I'm slowly becoming healer number 2.
is there anything you guys want or need?
Wait, so before we do that, did you say you added the potions or?
Yeah, I added the potions.
Okay. I can't think of anything else that we. What else have you got?
Well,
Well, you've got the potions.
we've got some brilliant potions here, as this is McCorin's medical marvels. So we've just got potions. So we've got a potion of climbing, potion of comprehension, potion of fire breath.
What
So
does the potion of comprehension do? Oh, and the fire. Oh, we're focusing on the comprehension right now.
okay.
Mumford is focusing on fire breath mentally.
I am also. I'm trying not to focus on fire breath.
Brains connect yet again.
I mean, you are father and son.
This is true.
They have the same brain cell right now.
The potion of comprehension. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of comprehend languages for an hour.
Don't
that-
I can for free.
Hey, you have anything for animals?
Well, there's the
for-
potion of animal friends.
Speak to animals.
The potion of animal friendship. When you drink this potion, you can cast animal friendship for 1 hour at will.
Cool. How about fire breath?
The potion of fire breath. Give me a second. My computer's being an asshole.
That's what we've been doing.
Man,
We're supposed to give him an extra second now.
the potion
Yeah,
of
well, now
fire
what do-
breath.
Okay.
You can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. It's... They have
Is
to...
that like a one-time thing?
Yes. Oh, no. It is... You can exhale the fire 3 times within an hour.
That's pretty awesome.
It's incredible.
How much for that?
It is... a potion of fire breathing. 150 gold each.
How many do you have?
I have 41.
So you can't say I'll take your entire stock.
Oh no, you don't seem to understand. Last night, I went in, thought of how much it would take to profit from a store like this, and made, like, inventory and order sheets.
Wow. See, this is why I called him out earlier, and it didn't even call him out enough, because apparently he has no life.
Hurtful.
But also I feel that because I've been spending like the last several nights thinking of not only extra backstories, but also like trying to come up with like the mystery that's going on. So like, who has the no life here?
So, I have 41 potions of fire breath. Which is funny because I ordered 100.
So it sounds like you got ripped off.
No. The fire...
Someone steal that?
No, the potion of fire breath has been quite the seller lately.
Oh.
One man came in, bought up a good 25 potions. It was very strange.
As a person from a rich family, how do people have that much money? In character, because...
I have no idea, and this guy looked like a total schlub.
Do you think he happened to explode a building downtown?
Interesting. I have honestly no idea. I don't ask what the people do after they buy one of my potions.
Do you need a license or something to buy these? Because this feels like something that should be...
You should have a license, right? Like, there should be a body that controls this. But, as someone who's been selling for the last 50 years, you don't.
Do you even need to be like a certain age? Because like...
You need to be a certain age to buy the potion of fire breath.
So like, I couldn't buy it.
No, you could.
What?
Huh?
The age is 12. It's honestly bad lawmaking. Like, I do hope when the next king gets crowned that he'll have some sort of advisor on which to, like, pay, like, that, make sure that the appropriate person gets the amount of stuff that, like, it's very bad lawmaking.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Also, don't vote for Rosenkor, or the Blood Witch.
It's not voting.
Anyway.
There's no voting involved.
He doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's fine.
He's like, Razenkor.
He just won't have the right priorities. Anyway,
I sure hope not. The man has been dead for like a good 200 years.
200, you say?
Yeah.
Thanks.
He escaped from jail.
I don't think he was in brain jail. I think he just vamoose.
He belongs in brain jail.
He does, except he, they don't know he's still alive. He's probably a lich.
Yeah, probably.
That's my guess, anyway. Anyway, did you want to buy those?
Yeah.
All right. For you, I'll give you 100. I'll give them to you for 100 gold each.
You have to do that. You gotta make a profit.
Oh no! It is honestly an honor to sell it to you.
Well, it was an honor to meet you.
Again.
Again.
Why, thank you. Do you mind if we take a picture after this? Cause I gotta show my boy. He absolutely adores you.
Oh, do you want me to sign something for him too?
Oh, that would be great. Do you have something to sign?
Do you have a piece of paper?
No.
He starts like looking around. He finds like a staff. Here.
Oh, okay.
A staff. Okay. Okay.
So, how many are you going to buy for 100 gold each?
4.
Alright. 37. Alright. Take out 400 gold.
That's what I'm doing. I'm also gonna give him a 50 gold tip. I feel bad.
Oh, you didn't. Oh my god. This is so nice. Oh, honestly, of all the celebrities I have met over the years, first of all, we're a very branchy company that, does sponsors and stuff for teams and movies and all that. You are honestly the nicest celebrity I've met.
Oh, thank you. I try my best.
I like how Dylan is giving us so many deals.
I know how much gold you guys have. Unlike someone we know.
Coffee
Not
for
going to
5
invoke
gold.
his name.
With his 5 gold for coffee.
God.
It's sad
Yeah,
when
that's Starbucks for you.
It's sad when Starbucks is more affordable than you.
And that's why we started Starbucks.
We did! We actually started Starbucks and made a profit.
Even though we're the least equipped for customer service.
Well, Oren seemed to be doing pretty well.
Orin was doing great. Cassandra and Valen were just vibing.
By the way, this is just a different campaign that I technically wasn't a part of, but I've heard the stories. For context.
Yes, for context. So do you guys head to the library now?
Yes. Also, I'm leaving in approximately 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Up to the library, finally.
Can I have intelligence checks from all of you?
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna get lost? Darn it.
8.
13. 9.
My rolls have been garbage this entire time.
Right?
Like, the only thing I did successfully was grabbing Jewel, and that was also a garbage roll.
With these rolls, can you guys tell me what you guys are trying to look for?
I was probably just looking for, like, history crap, so I can, like, try and connect some dots and maybe some, like, I don't know, basic crime junk.
There doesn't, from what
How to crime.
From what you can see, there doesn't seem to be a lot that you can go on that would connect your dots.
See, I've connected them.
Oh,
That would be the second BuzzFeed Unsolved reference in about 30 seconds.
Val.
Yeah?
What were you trying to look for?
I'm looking for the library.
No, in the
You're
library.
in the library. My apologies. I'm just looking for spellbooks.
As you look through the spellbooks they have, there seem to be a lot of repeating spells that you already have, or at least are already in the Book of Altonian Knowledge.
Sorry, what's that last part?
The spells that you've seen through the library's books seem to already either be written in the Book of Altonian Knowledge that you just haven't gotten to that chapter or just haven't read that quickly, or even have gotten to the point where you're skilled enough to use them.
Damn it.
God damn it. Mumford, what are you looking for?
Mumford was more or less just looking around, tried to wander towards more language books, because you can only learn so much from one book at a time.
With that, I'm going to say, Mumford, you don't really find any language books that you haven't learned already.
Because he's a smart boy, even though he isn't.
Paid attention in all his language classes.
And with that, I think we're done in the library, correct?
Because we're that bad.
Boring.
Is there any other stores you would like to go to? There's the weapons and ammo store that you haven't visited yet, and the armory, and obviously the body modification store. Or clinic.
I think we were avoiding the
Body modification.
clinic because we don't want no Mayus.
Was that shade on someone? I can't tell.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe the stabby store.
Yeah, you can totally go to the stabby store.
Character question, is that where the bear is?
Yes.
Yeah!
We've done it.
As you walk into Jacora's weapon and ammo, you just see a bear with an eye patch.
What kind of bear?
I am going to say a polar bear.
Ha!
Because I do like the idea of a polar bear with a golden eye patch.
Ooh, very aesthetic.
I do love that.
And she does say, "Why, hello."
Hello!
Hi.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm just looking.
Oh, yeah, you can look. It's perfectly fine.
Could you direct me towards the smaller stabbies?
We do have a set of daggers, and she pulls out just like daggers.
I actually don't know if I'm any good with daggers. Fun fact.
I think you're proficient in daggers.
Let's keep it low.
I think it's simple weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapon. Dagger.
Turn can help if you need
You
it.
do see like guns on the wall. You also see a couple boomerangs and swords, a couple of great axes.
Do you have I was gonna ask for one of the more obscure weapons, and then I forgot any of them that I would probably be able to use. Maybe a scythe, but that's a little.
I mean, I do have a scythe. It's just that they're not very effective.
Eh. Can I see the daggers again?
She pulls out the dagger tray again.
Those are nice.
Thank you.
Like how excited Gray is.
You pick up a
I'm
dagger.
eternally going insane.
You pick up a dagger. It just shines. Mumford.
Yes.
As the dad of the group, what do you do?
With the
we
child
got-
with the knife or.
Are you sure? Knife?
What do you have? A knife! No!
2 in 1 day.
Do you immediately just take your son out of the store?
If you want it, I can hold on to it, but only for emergencies.
Do you accept your father's offer? Hello? Oh.
It keeps breaking.
Mumford, try again.
I
What
would
was
need
that?
to hold. I would need to hold on to it, but you can have it only for emergencies. Because we had a big one the other day.
I'm willing to make that deal.
Okay.
All right. How many daggers would you like? They're two
Can I
gold.
just.
They're 2 gold each. I have 215 stock.
Can I say 5? That's a good, nice number set.
Yeah. Okay.
She takes out 5 daggers. That'll be 10 gold, please.
I'll pay.
Yes!
Give her
I am spoiled beyond belief.
Give her the 10 gold note. Polaire, do you try to take the daggers before your dad takes them?
Okay, she probably slides the daggers forward, and I immediately go to take them.
Polaire,
You
Mumford, opposing dexterity checks.
Christ.
That's a
Oh.
20.
Oh,
Polaire.
I'm going to have an.
Oh!
my gosh! Oh my god!
Polaire. Okay.
My one good roll wasn't good enough.
Okay, so let me just say this. It was a 20 and a 19. So, Polaire, as you go to reach for the knives, you see your father just about to get to them. So you just move a little bit faster, but your dad just.
I get to them first, but he actually takes them first.
Yep.
Ugh. I try not to show my disappointment.
Roll a deception check.
Now I have good rolls.
Mumford, can I have an insight check, please?
Oh yes, with Mumford's good brain, this is gonna really be a tie. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
It really was a tie.
I rolled a 19. I rolled a 17 plus 2.
Mumford, Your son is not agreeable with what just happened, but he's kind of accepting it.
I'm sorry, they're just very sharp.
You know what else is sharp? My reflexes. Hoya!
Apparently not.
Hey!
This is a 14-year-old versus a whole grown adult.
Do you guys leave the weapon store?
Probably.
Actually, can I look at the great axes? See what
Oh,
they got?
yes.
They've got a couple of normal great axes.
Oh?
Nothing too fancy.
Right.
There doesn't seem to be any plus one great axes or anything of magical sort here. There is, like, almost mounted to the wall like a centerpiece, an antimatter rifle, though.
Oh?
Polaire does not get a gun. Out of character, I love the concept. In character,
Child with a gun.
Polaire specifically with a gun.
There's a baby with a gun! There's a baby with a gun!
With a gun. Baby with a gun.
I will give you 15 pounds for the gun. Or you could just take it. This is a mugging now. This is just me referencing Tom Scott. Anyways.
YouTubeception.
Yep. But yes, there is an antimatter rifle mounted to the wall, and on the other wall is bad news.
Oh man, what happened lately? Is it about the explosion?
No. Bad news rifle. The sniper rifle.
Oh, I miss bad news. I didn't even use it that much. I would like shoot 2 shots, was it? Or was it just one?
I believe it was just
I would just shoot like 1 shot and then just pull out my other gun.
So, do you guys leave?
With heaviness in my heart.
Alright.
Rowdy.
You guys leave. Do you leave the market?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I mean, I have to leave, so like...
Don't worry, Rach. I'm sure Gray or Vi will tell you what happens next.
Oh,
I mean, we could just end here if we're just running with 2 people.
unless you have like
Oh no,
a terrorist attack.
I have an ending.
How long will that take?
5-10 minutes.
We'll just see how it goes.
Alright. Ready?
Go for it.
You guys drive home. It's a nice drive. See cars passing by, you just see it's a sunny day. But as you get to the Atlas household, the clouds start to darken. It almost seems solemn and gloomy.
Oh no.
Did someone kill Bartrand?
The driver...
I would be out for blood.
He didn't answer.
The driver parks in front of the front steps. Mumford, you see your mother welcome you home. Hi, dear.
Where's Bartrand?
Oh,
Hi.
Hello.
we have a guest. Why don't you come inside?
Oh.
Who?
Oh, it's one of the elven nobles.
Oh, my hackles are raised. I don't even technically have hackles, but like I have hackles.
Do you walk into the home?
We can't just leave the mafia in there.
Oh yeah, we walk in.
As
Yeah.
Walk in.
as you all walk in, can I have wisdom saving throws?
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know why we don't see this coming. He says, "Do you walk in?" and the alarm bells don't ring.
They do. Because anything could happen, even during a breakfast scene.
This is not very well.
So no one
Hey, out of
makes.
curiosity,
Yes. What's it? What is the question?
I was going to ask if I could counterspell it, but since it was a surprise, I guess I can't.
No, since it's surprise, no, you can't. As you walk in, you feel a wave of energy kind of flow through you, and you hear, "Oh, why, hello there.
It was Charm Person.
You all must be the new royal guard. Please have a seat and listen." And as you walk in to the living room, you see Lance, Bartran, and now Guinevere holding knives up to their throats.
Out of curiosity, how does Bruce fit?
Bruce? God damn it! Trying to have a serious moment in the fucking bat.
Bruce saves us in more ways than one.
The bat lands on the couch and is still.
How?
I'm guessing the wisdom save was our ability to just, walk
Block
out.
from suggestion. Why don't you sit?
Wait,
and-
suggestion is one target. Oh, never mind.
it's mass suggestion. Why don't you all sit down and listen? And you all feel compelled to sit. Now,
I sit on the back of a chair.
you can't.
I'm sitting! It's on a chair! I am sitting on a chair. Just not conventionally. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Mumford sits on the floor.
Following the letter of the law, but not the spirit.
He is in your father's chair, and what you see when he turns around, you see a gray-skinned elven male with, basically bones for fingers. And he
It's
says,
most definitely Rosencor.
and he says, "Why, hello.
Hello.
I believe that you all have been looking for something."
Have?
Yeah, yo mama. Just kidding. I found her because she's so fat.
Polaire, I'm gonna have you roll another wisdom save.
This is going to end poorly.
Don't worry, you can't hurt yourself.
16.
Doesn't make it.
Dang.
With that,
Stop having such a high spell casting modifier, dude.
you hear from behind you, "Silence!" And you feel your mouth squeeze shut.
Okay, so how is the seating arrangement working?
Well, Mumford is sitting on the floor. Polaire, you've grabbed a chair from nowhere and sat on the back of it. Val, you're sitting with Bruce on the couch.
For the record, Bruce can't even stand. You have crippled this man. Wait a second. You can't. Oh.
Anyways,
Crying.
I'm just wondering where the guy is in relation to us because
Razencor
geographically I'm confused.
Razencor is 5 feet in front of you. This is basically, those places with the fire. It's the living room, so it's the fire
Yeah, okay.
place and the TV. Now, I implore you not to search for me again, as it might prove fatal to your family. And as he says that, Gwen starts to pull the knife, cutting her skin.
Do something about this?
No, you can't.
Actually, that's not.
Should have bought that gun.
Bruce would do
I mean, you
something
can.
about Sorry, you said it was a mass suggestion. A mass suggestion ends if someone tells you to hurt yourself. You ask the bat to sit down.
As the bat starts to fly, an arrow.
Bruce is
I'll even roll damage just in case. That's an 8. That's an 8.
I think 8 kills him. He has 1 hit point.
But does an 8 hit him?
Oh, does it
Well,
hit
an
him?
No.
No, wait.
Oh.
It's a 15.
Yeah, that hits him.
So that's 8 damage. And I'm gonna say it pins him to the wall.
Well, he just kind of poofs out of existence.
Oh, he poofs out of existence. I implore that you do not search for me again. You all seem to think that you know what's going on, but you don't. Now, I will ask for one simple request. To save your family, and maybe, just maybe, I'll help you find your sister.
I don't have a sister.
You want to get...
Bell.
Who are you?
Why isn't it obvious, son? I am King Ravencore, first of his name, rightful king of the country of Sign, and destroyer.
Yes,
Can I tell you? I cannot convey my anger at not being able to sass this man.
I do just imagine Polaris like vibrating with rage to see.
No,
Like, not even just. Yeah.
there is one request that I give to you and your little party, and that is to find the man who did that. And he points to the TV screen of the explosion, and now that you can see it, you see, like, you know, in nuclear blast, there's those ashen bodies.
Oh yeah.
You see, like, ashen bodies on the rooftop.
Oh.
He stands in my way, and I would like him gone. You tell anyone of my involvement, or my motives, or even if I exist, I will make sure that you will watch your family kill themselves. And he's, and then
Wait,
he
I have memory issues. Can I write that down real fast?
No, I'm sure your son can do that, can remember it. And he walks out of the Atlas household. And you do not feel the spell leave until he is far enough away.
I immediately punch a wall.
Roll to hit.
Wow. That was interesting, to say the least. He killed my bat, I'm gonna kill him.
You hit the wall. You take 4 damage.
Yeah, I still have 3 extra. And seeing as we're gonna get a long rest.
And that's where we're going to end it off.
Great.